This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Even though they're not Pachots, he is my dude. I'ma wear his shorties, because they sell at every fucking drop. I'ma pay resell for his shorties. Throw gang, we are joined by the Short Shaman, the Inseam Imam, the Mesh Madman, the Elastic Emperor, the Green Street Governor, Don Dada of the Design District. Ballers, he puts letters on the shorts. The Master of the Monogram. Mad that EE sold out? My brother in Christ, you're worried about the wrong shorties. Duke of the Dick Print, the Syracuse Sultan, the shorts money, but got the money long. The designer of his eponymous brand, Eric Emanuel. Eric, how are you, buddy?
I'm well. How are you?
Great.
Ballers. He puts letters on the shorts. That
Big
was mine.
Plies fan, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Plies.
Oh, bro.
Who sings the hook?
The Dream.
T-Pain.
Oh, no, sorry, it's T-Pain. There's the Dream. I was debating between going. There's a T-Pain song and The Dream.
I hope it's T-Pain.
Plies,
I think it is.
Plies loves that sweet pussy Saturday.
I forgot. Does he still do those?
Probably.
I don't
They
follow
didn't
it.
cancel Sweet Pussy Saturdays?
Sweet pussy Saturdays are for the boys.
I don't know how long that's going to
Goddamn
stay
right.
around.
What up, Eric? How are you?
Sweet pussy's eternal.
I'm wonderful. Happy to see you.
Thank you for hosting us in your incredible... Is this a condo?
I don't know what you would call it.
Where are we? What's your address?
Yeah, exactly.
All
We're
I
in
know
Chelsea.
is that when the elevator opens into the apartment,
Yeah.
you know you are in good
No.
company.
You know what I knew when he told me the unit number and there was no letter, just
Right,
a number.
just 3, dude. We're going to the 3rd floor.
3.
3. Well, that's all you get. You
work
get that.
backwards.
Al and I.
Ballers. He puts letters on the shorts.
The shorts money got the money long.
We're in your kitchen. We're at a nice little round table. We're just going to talk shorts for 2 hours.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is the shorts
Yeah.
report.
Yeah, the shorts report. It ain't short
I'd
though.
love to talk about yours as well.
Oh,
Oh.
well,
We're
okay.
gonna
Relax.
get there.
Whose podcast is this? Before we talk about
Shorts.
the only shorts that matter, those would be EE shorts. Ours are a close second. But I guess by definition, they wouldn't matter in that regard. Let's do a fit check, Eric.
Okay.
Would you like to start top down or bottom up for us?
Go bottom up.
Thank you so much.
Well, I have no sneakers on right now, but my sneaker of choice every day would just be the Prada Superstars, the white.
I
and
saw
black.
those outside of your bathroom. You got a nice fucking lineup, by the
Got a
way.
little lineup.
I saw Marni clogs. I saw Prada Uggs, like Ugg loafers.
Yeah, with the sheepskin.
EE Reeboks,
Some
Prada
Reebok.
Superstars, Tom Brown loafers.
Recent acquisition.
Oh yeah, what are we thinking about the
I
loafer
love
game?
them.
You've
Well,
had-
I've always worn loafers. I've always worn clogs, but the Tom Brown ones, I used to wear like the brogues way back when.
right. The wingtips.
Yeah. And now like the clogs are just it. Well, it's actually not a clog. What is it? Loafer?
That's a loafer. That's not a clog. There's a back on that.
There's a back on
Yeah.
that. They do have a new one that is
Put a
actually
back
a
on that.
clog.
Okay.
And it's amazing, but they didn't have my size. So we
Mm.
went with those.
Shout out the Mule Boys wherever you are. Shout out all my clog wearers everywhere. So what socks are you wearing then? If we're doing no shoes.
EE socks.
Okay.
And then
Are they
to the
mesh?
pants. I wish.
Has anyone ever made mesh socks?
I feel like it just would be extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah, you just slide out of them.
I don't know.
No, I mean,
Good
Oh, you want to
ventilation.
try a pair?
the
We'll make
airflow. The
Can we
airflow would be
R&D that
good.
shit?
It's
Yo.
not going to work.
Mesh condoms. Something to think about. Something to think about.
But just
Someone's going to be in pain. I don't know which party, but someone's going to be in
purely
pain.
decorative, but like
Yeah.
cool, dude.
It's an art piece.
Yeah, that's that. We're giving new meaning to the dick print. We put the E on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then out of character, but I recently got like chrome heart double knees.
Oh no, I saw you
That's
walking
what you're
around.
wearing right now?
I peeped
Yeah.
the chrome on
Okay.
the ass. He's wearing chrome.
Just
hard
all
double
black.
knees.
Any
Yeah.
crosses or it's just the
we got
hardware?
0 crosses.
Just the hardware.
No,
No, we're
it's
not
chrome
going to
hardware,
church
and then there's
today.
like a little signage on the ass.
Yeah.
Why
Very
is this out
small.
of character?
Generally, I just wear the same blue jeans every day.
What kind of jeans?
Double RL
Okay.
all the time.
But you're delving into designer, both on the footwear and now the ass.
They're just like
He's always been a
everyday
low-key
wear.
flexer.
Let the guy answer
guy's
for
capping
himself.
right
Let
now.
the guy
I'll
answer
pop,
for himself.
bro.
He said it's out of
They're
character.
low-key
Chrome hearts.
It is out of character, but I do thoroughly enjoy them.
That's a Miami jumping out.
Exactly. A little bit of Miami.
Yeah.
Is this your only Chrome Hearts joint?
I think so. Yeah, actually, yes.
Just
The
one
only
pair
one.
of double knees.
One pair of
Where do you
double
even
knees.
get Chrome Hearts double knees? At the store, or
The
do you have
Chrome
to,
Hearts hardware
do
store.
you have to get it for the reseller, or what's the deal?
Someone gave me them as a gift.
Wow.
What?
Great
What a gift.
Matty boy?
Great gift.
Stupendous gift.
Crispy white tee.
Crispy white tee, the EE 3-pack, one of my favorite items I've ever made. Everyone loves the shorts, but I love the 3-packs because they can wake up to a brand new white t-shirt.
I was gonna say those
every
look freshly
fucking day.
cracked because I can see the fucking the fold marks still in it.
Exactly.
How many? Yeah, it looks like I just woke up from
It's
a
a
nap.
glorified Hanes t-shirt, but it's amazing.
How many iterations of a white tee did you go through before you settled on the final product?
I think it was quite quick.
Okay.
Yeah. you already knew.
You already knew what your perfect white tee was.
Exactly. Hanes.
Yeah. Okay. There it is.
Yep.
Doesn't get better.
In my EE.
So was it a one and done? You throw them away, Fat Joe style?
It's almost a one and done, but I'll still wear them again, just not like, to meet you guys.
Right.
It'll be more of
not to do a podcast.
It's a sleeve shirt after.
Right.
But when they're extra crispy, that's what you pot in.
Exactly.
And then the hat.
The hat, we got just an EE Yankees hat. These were like a wax canvas material, or it was supposed to be. It didn't really execute that way.
I was going to say, it just looks like a normal fitted.
It's a normal fitted with a little blue EE on the side.
Mm-hmm. Classy.
Classic.
How much EE are you wearing on any given day?
A white t-shirt every day, socks every day, just because it's easy and accessible.
Mm-hmm. And it's free.
And shorts when it gets warmer, but it's not warm enough yet.
Are you a season pusher when it comes to shorts? Like if it's 55, we're going to see you out here.
Absolutely. I mean, if it's 45, you'll see me in shorts, but only to go to the store.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Just
not on your school shooter shit where you're like walking around in the winter with your in shorts.
You know what school shooters do? I feel like they wear tactical shit when they do school.
I feel like that's a trench
I think it's
coat.
both. I think it's both.
Can we get some EE cargo shorts just to hold some extra shells?
some bananas clips?
Yeah.
What about the watch?
Yeah, let's talk about your Nautilus, bro.
Watch, Patek Philippe, I don't even know what it is. 5711.
Hell yeah.
Stainless.
Is that good?
Yes,
Okay.
very much. Do you want to tell James how much your watch is worth, or no? Is that gauche?
They sell for like $30,000.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can be lucky enough to get an authorized dealer to sell you one, typically that watch you're gonna have to buy it from somebody, and it's gonna cost you about $100,000. Just for some context.
Let's talk about the panties finally.
Panties actually Sunspell. New
fancy
addiction.
boy.
Sunspell has been a frequent making frequent appearances on the podcast.
It's a fancy boy choice.
It's a fancy boy ass covering.
I was
They're
introduced.
expensive, but they're fire.
At the M5 showroom, they represent Sunspell, and I just was obsessed with
The British.
with originally the boxers, and I was like, "Oh, these are amazing just to wear around the house." And then I fell in love with what are they? Boxer briefs.
Mhm.
Okay. You just broke my heart.
Presumably, he's a boxer.
I'm a boxer man.
boxer's brief guy. But
You wear boxers?
Yeah, bro.
I think we've discussed this before, but I mean, it's extremely
He's a fucking
uncomfortable.
baby.
Yo, do you make
bro.
EE boxers?
What?
Do you make EE boxers?
Absolutely, they're called house shorts.
Let me get on float. Let me get on float. What are you doing?
Would you ever
The
wear?
only issue is they didn't have a button on the front. People weren't in love with that.
Why not? No one. Okay. Does anyone actually
could just
open
pee
up
off
the pee hole?
leg.
Does anyone actually open up the pee hole and get
Well,
your
no,
dick
but
out?
without a button to hold that thing back.
Oh,
Yeah.
your dick is popping out.
Yeah.
So giving a
it's
little.
fly.
I mean,
there's still a fly. To be clear,
There
There's
is a fly.
Oh, that is a house short because you cannot be going in public in that guy.
No,
Okay, so
you
your
could get in trouble.
Yeah.
fucking wiener's doing a little how you doing every time you're
Potentially.
walking around. Okay, I see what
You
you're saying.
never wore your house shorts as underwear, though. You personally?
No, not at all. I feel like
Okay.
that would be super uncomfortable. It's like when you were in high school and you would wear basketball shorts under your jeans.
Mhm.
God only knows why.
That is kind of different than wearing just
No,
boxers.
that's how uncomfortable that sounds to me.
All right.
I wonder if you have a certain sect of customers that wear their EE shorts under their like jeans as an undergarment. For
Absolutely,
sure, right?
Of course.
I don't think so, but maybe.
When we potted with you, we wore our EE shorts over our jeans.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
I feel
right.
like
We did.
that sounds more comfortable than the
That's
inverse.
some
Absolutely.
galaxy brain shit
Definitely.
because we are fucking geniuses here, handsome geniuses.
And we're sipping on, what are we sipping on? Basic purified water.
Yeah.
basically. Can you
Basically, no. I only could see the. I could see, see, I'm not an ally. I couldn't
It's
see the ally.
basically purified.
Wait, I want to go back.
It's
to,
basically purified.
I want to talk about the fucking
Oh,
the watch.
God, here
For
we go.
Just give me 1 second.
All right.
Is that you wear that every day? Do you have a watch collection? What's your deal?
I
with it?
have a few watches, but this is the one that's easiest to wear every day.
Oh yeah, just in terms of like comfortability.
Comfort as well as style. Like it's very light. So it's just easy on the wrist.
That is my dream watch. That is that's a stunt, right?
It's a good watch.
Shout out fucking EE, bro. This fucking guy.
Love them.
All right, I think that's a fit check.
Watch
and a
talk
drink check.
complete.
Yeah,
All
watch talk over. I'm just
Complete.
I need
What
to
are we
be
sipping-
indulged every so often.
What are we sipping on?
A little Pinot Noir.
Pinot
yeah,
Noir.
Yo, stop singing, bro, please.
Keep singing.
Shawty.
Eric, when it comes to mesh shorts specifically, is throwing fits your biggest competitor?
I would say so.
Really? No.
I mean, engagement wise, you get a lot of engagement. I don't know about sales
I was going to
wise.
say engagement doesn't equal stone.
Yeah. Engagement don't
cold
pay
hard
the
cash.
bills.
Engagement wise, kids seem to love them.
Yeah.
Engagement don't pay the bills though.
Yeah.
And then I have kids in the comments trying to like pin us against each other.
Really? Really?
I'm not going
Do they not-
against.
are they
That's
not
why I
aware of
wrote
our
on that
history?
post. I approve.
Wait, hold up. So they are in your comments being like, yo, TF is jacking your shit or you're jacking their
Basically.
shit.
Wow.
Yo, come on.
Who would, fucking talk about fucking real, like legit pocket watchers, dude. Literally.
Exactly.
Fuck the fans. I got a family.
Come on.
No, just kidding.
Ain't
The
no
fans,
beef.
yeah, we love the fans.
We love the fans.
ain't no beef here. But yes, you did comment. You had to like be like the EE stamp of approval to squash and quell all beef.
I hope it helps sell at least a few shorts.
I
think
mean,
so.
yo, honestly, it probably did.
Was there a moment last summer where you wanted to make purple mesh shorts, but there's
I
nary
just
a
wanted to
yard?
strangle you.
There's nary a yard of purple mesh to be found in the
I never
continental
hit that
United
issue.
States.
I buy it often ahead of time.
Right. Of course. He's creating the trends.
We're creating the trends. I
Right.
mean, I was doing the slime, the neon orange.
Oh, you
Damn,
did?
are we
Last
biters?
year.
Are we biters? I didn't even.
I think the only reason you had access to that mesh is because I brought it into the
You're
USA. I'm not gonna lie.
you're the plug, dude.
You're the number one importer exporter of all mesh.
There was a color that I used to custom dye last year, and then boom,
When people ask Eric what he does, he says, "I'm in imports and exports." bro."
imports and exports,
Yeah.
mesh only, polyester.
When you did come on Failing Upwards over 2 years ago, one of our suggestions to you, and I think that you weren't doing it at the time, was to start making pants in order to double your profits,
Yes,
which like mathematically that just makes sense,
Yeah,
right?
smart.
So who do we hit with that substantial invoice now that EE pants are fucking
welcome, by the way.
busting?
You're welcome.
PE pants are bussin'. Well, I think your idea was mesh pants.
Where are we at with that? Do we have
Mesh
the
pants,
Do
mesh
we have the
socks?
Those have
technology?
yet to happen. I did sample it. It didn't execute extremely well.
Like a track pant made of full
I
mesh.
did one that was like a zip off layer. Like you could zip it off into shorts. You're ready to go. in
Convertible.
any
You made,
weather.
you made mesh shants?
mesh chance. You're ready to go in any weather except
Bro,
it's mesh,
you-
so it's still fucking cold.
You are an evil genius, dude.
I thought so.
The
They didn't
world
work.
is not ready for mesh chants.
You got to make some mesh chaps, bro. Some maps.
Assless.
Some chesh. Yeah. Of course, assless. What are you talking about?
All chaps, by definition, are assless.
Really?
Saying assless chaps is saying like an ATM machine. We already established.
It's like a
that there's
Kleenex.
no
I was
ass.
unaware.
That there's no ass.
Yeah, it's like a Kleenex tissue.
Dude, you think we're terrorizing the High Line? We could like reach out and
You could
touch
jump right
Taurus.
on it.
Welcome to New York, bitch.
I mean, do you see
Now
anyone
duck.
looking at you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nah,
Getting some looks?
there was a kid who was peeping in, but I think that was more about trying to.
I think he was
check your
looking
art.
at you.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, why is this motherfucker talking about watches? Why is this motherfucker screaming the dream
Damn.
or T-Pain?
Mesh chance. The
All
world
right,
is
well,
not ready.
if throwing fits, I think that the world, we got to talk EE working with throwing fits because like the two biggest, this is like fucking Warner Bros. Discovery. It's like two conglomerates coming together and just
Absolutely.
making one absolute mesh
A merger.
monopoly. A mesh monopoly.
Of
A
the
merging,
minds.
Ooh,
merging of a mesh
merger, even
monopoly.
better.
Yo.
Who's acquiring who?
You can acquire us.
Yeah. It's
And
an
I'm
absolute-
quitting immediately, dude.
Oh, please. But one person who you did work with recently, formerly known as Kanye, Ye. What can you tell us about working with Ye?
Yeah. What can you say
Well,
legally?
it was a super random moment. I got a phone call on like, let's call it a Friday. And they said he wants you here to sort of advise on this Donda Sports project.
Saturday morning.
Well, they wanted me there Saturday morning. I had to go to a Syracuse game Saturday morning. So I said, let's make it Monday. But I got there Monday thinking to myself, like, he's probably not even going to talk to me immediately.
Get
when
to where? Calabasas?
we were at the Soho House in
LA.
LA, but
That new
it's
one.
like the warehouse, Soho
Yeah,
warehouse.
Got it.
And I was expecting like, he's not even going to speak to me, whatever it is. And I got there immediately. And the person I was meeting was like, you don't even have black on. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, we're all black. And I
What?
was like,
And this was, for context, this is when he was finishing up Donda, right? So this
yes,
was like
I think it was Donda
December,
2.
January, February. When was this?
I don't know what month it was.
Whatever.
It
It's
was-
all black Yeezy.
So they were expecting you to change?
Well, so me
and you're like,
being
bro, I don't-
fearful, I was like, this guy's my fucking idol.
Sure.
Like, let me run to Dover Street Market, grab a jacket quick, come right back. So I did.
Wow.
Were you were you wearing a white tee, an E white tee?
I think I was wearing a white t-shirt and probably something navy blue.
So you have to be wearing. So he's back on his fucking.
I don't think it was even his recommendation. I think this was just like someone else like sort of throwing it out there. So I went.
Damn, it's like legit meeting Anna Wintour or something in terms of
Suggested
like
dress
there's
code.
a dress code. Yes, exactly.
I got my black jacket. I came back.
What was it?
Wait, what was the
Was
brand?
it Balenciaga?
No, it was just a Prada.
Okay.
little cozy
Oh,
jacket.
just the Prada. That's
Prada.
pretty cool that you could like good excuse to cop some Prada.
Exactly.
Business expense.
Yeah,
100%.
true.
Right. So I
If the
showed
fucking
back
IRS
up
is listening.
and immediately within like 5 minutes, I was at the table. It was Kanye, Justin LeBoy, and Antonio Brown.
AB
The real fucking triumvirate.
But that's what Donda Sports is.
was AB wearing Fashion Nova Men?
No. I don't recall what it was, but it wasn't that. He did have his Super Bowl ring though.
Okay.
Wow, fire.
Super Bowl ring ready to go.
Yeah, of course.
Was Justin LeBoy making memes in real time?
No, he's actually like.
Is he reporting on the Queen dying?
Beautiful minds all sitting there.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Getting this Donda Sports vision to go. And that, it was Super Bowl weekend. So whatever month the Super Bowl is in, February.
Yes.
Or it was the week before that. And they wanted to do something for the Super Bowl originally, but obviously timeline wise, that wasn't going to happen. So we built out a larger project, sort of going after the Donda Doves team.
Yeah. It's a team.
We can make that sound better. Yeah. It's a high
Mood
school
board. No, okay. Lifestyle.
And
it's a high school basketball team.
Yeah.
So I was there for 3 days, and it was an extremely amazing experience, purely just because you got to see the inner workings of how everything comes together, sort of his process, which is actually so hands-on. It's unbelievable.
And do things like timelines matter? Or you're like, hey,
in an ideal world,
it is physically impossible to produce X product in like that timeline. It's like, does it?
I mean, most
flex or no?
Most artists do the pre-order method now. So that's what Donda Sports eventually went with, was a pre-order method, and it was socks, shorts, and a hoodie, just to sort of introduce the world to this Donda Sports line.
Right.
And I think it'll just grow larger and larger as time goes on, through different colorways, stories, things of that nature. But it was an amazing experience. I got to hear the album prior, all things that like 16-year-old
It was a dream
me
come true for you.
would have been like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, it was unbelievable. I left and like didn't speak to anyone for 3 days just because I was so shaken up. Like,
Wow.
Right.
Were you still like having a pinch me moment throughout the whole time, or were you just kind of like horse blinders on?
Yeah. Did you lock in?
After the first hour, you sort of like, it dissipates and you're just sort of locked on like figuring out how to make this work the best, because you don't want to disappoint this fucking icon.
This God.
Yeah.
What was the one thing you said that like is definitely like we will be able to see in Donda Sports?
I mean, it was
we've
basically
already
just
seen,
pushing for, it was the mesh shorts. Mesh shorts were the main focus.
What was he like? What was his thoughts on inseam? Did he have strong opinions on like?
There was no thoughts on inseam. We didn't even get that far. It was just purely making the most classic, like black basic short. And again, it's like true to the EE method as well, like just keeping it very simple,
right?
Aside from the fucking patterns. But yes,
are you gonna be working with him more?
Maybe. Okay. All right. Okay. Understood.
A little birdie, might have even been a dove, said that you had a pretty fucking crazy moment during that time in the stew at the Soho House warehouse. What was it?
I mean, the whole thing was, in all actuality, the craziest moment of my life. But there was one moment
that is high praise, by the way.
There was one moment specifically that stood out, which was like we were sitting in the room and he's writing on this piece of paper and no one really knows what he's doing. And he holds it up and it's this thing like, don't ask me to do a fucking NFT, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, should I post this now? And I was just sitting there, I was like,
was he asking you specifically, or like the room?
The room.
Okay.
But it was whatever. We're all there. And so I just sat there and I was like, I don't know if you post that, like, then you can never go back on this. Even though I fucking hate NFTs, like you could never go back. They'll call you out immediately. So he puts the paper down and he's writing again. He writes, ask me later at the bottom, holds it up. And I said, oh, perfect.
Right.
Gold.
He hedged his bets a little bit. You never know.
Within 2 seconds, you see it's on Instagram. Like he's actually sitting there, like handwriting this stuff, taking a photo and throwing it right up, which
he's
like
controlling his own Instagram, obviously.
I don't know how often he is controlling
I want to ask you this. Was that the only time that you influenced Kanye's Instagram posting? Or were you
I would
there
have to say so. It definitely wasn't anything I was wearing that influenced it.
Right.
So you didn't come up with Skeet Davidson?
No.
Wait, was he when that shit was happening? Was he like fielding insults from the room? Were you there?
He's like, yo, I need a DL Hughley diss.
Wait, okay, so you were there. So he's writing the NFT thing. He hedges bets and
he posted immediately. So it was just crazy to me.
No filter.
With most artists, you see like, oh, should I post this? And they're like, they have a team building this stuff. Yeah. But it truly was this like stream of consciousness, like just posting it immediately. Crazy.
I wonder,
for better and for worse.
I wonder who has that note, because now that note is a piece of physical art.
I don't have the note, but I would imagine whoever has that note has something that belongs in a museum.
They have a piece of history.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The best anti-NFT propaganda yet.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I want to get off Ye for a second and focus in on you, Eric, and talk about your kind of quirks and personality traits. You are fucking trash at texting back, right?
I'm not great at it.
You are not, dude.
I really just, this is like, this episode has been a few weeks in the making, but we're here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, who cares?
And we're
not going to complain about it publicly or anything.
We know that you're just super busy and you have a million things going on. You have
Busiest
multiple retail spaces, multiple drops, multiple collaborations, all going on. Multiple. I'm sure you have fucking art to collect and shit. What's a day in the life of Eric Emanuel?
A day in the life would simply, I'm still super, super hands-on. So I'll wake up, generally drive to New Jersey.
What time do you wake up?
About 8.
Okay. All right.
Not terrible. Could be better.
What time you get out of bed?
About 8:30.
Okay.
We're scrolling the internet for a little bit.
Yeah, of course. Got to check in on all the news and the memes.
Finding videos of men eating stuffed animal pussies.
That was a bad tweet yesterday.
That's going on the Zood board for sure.
So generally I'll wake up, scroll the internet a bit, jump in the shower. I'm out of the house by 9. I'm in New Jersey.
You're a uniform dresser, so like it doesn't take you to
I wear the same thing every day. So I'll jump over there, sort of go through the warehouse, see what we're doing this week, swing down to 91 Green Street, check out the store, make sure all is smooth.
Are you like stress testing? Like, do you come in as like a undercover boss type shit and you're like,
no. We don't do secret shoppers.
Okay.
But I'll sit outside for a little and make sure the store is open at noon. It is.
Close one.
It is. So I'll go hang out at the store for a little bit, generally in the basement, go on home.
How often are you mingling at the store with like customers?
Most customers don't know what I look like.
Well, they're about to know.
Well, yeah.
Wait, so you're like legit undercover boss at the fucking...
Undercover boss with the customers. Like,
right.
Are you like, whoa, look at these cool shorts?
Yeah,
right?
like, well, like,
have you seen these yet?
Who gives a fuck with this white boy thing? Shut up.
This gangly white boy who's wearing EE head to toe.
Yeah. What a fanboy, dude.
So I'll go through the store, do all of that.
Stan.
Swing home, do some stuff on the computer.
What are you whipping these days?
A Mercedes.
Car, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What? But give us more
a G63.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Love it.
What's for lunch?
For lunch,
what are you whipping? What are you eating?
For lunch, it's generally just like a black coffee. I don't eat generally until like 4 o'clock. I'll have a late lunch.
Wait, one meal a day guy?
No. I'll have a late lunch at like 4 o'clock, another dinner at like 8.
Okay. Coffee in the morning?
Coffee in the morning, coffee in the day.
When do you poop?
We're going to aim for the morning.
How many cups of coffee would you say you drink a day?
2.
Okay. That's pretty moderate.
It's easy.
Good for
All right, so you come back home. What are we doing at home?
Watching TV.
Yeah.
No, but working on the computer.
While the TV's on.
Fielding calls.
Sure.
Figuring out what podcasts I want to do.
Oh, right. Being trash at texting back to those very same podcasts. Yeah.
And then by like 5 o'clock, it's done. We shut it right off.
Really?
But I'm still fielding stuff on my cell phone. Like people are texting me like, can you hold me these shorts? And we're not answering that. And
here's a loaded ass question. Work-life balance. As a guy who's an entrepreneur, who runs his own business, how important is shutting it off to some degree at 5? And are you really shutting it off?
No, I'm not great at it. I could be better at it. But like Saturday and Sunday, I actually shut it off.
Is that like your girl complaining about that too? Is that like people in your life being like, yo,
she generally understands it. But for the most part, it's just me trying to figure out like, hey, I haven't called so-and-so back. Like, let me handle my personal life more so than worry about fucking shorts.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is kind of obvious, but I think that especially since Lawrence and I have been like following you on Instagram, we didn't really realize until we kind of like really check back in that your personal Instagram is also the brand's Instagram. So is your DMs just like absolutely flooded with customer service questions and bullshit?
Absolutely.
And drill rappers asking for free shorts?
we get a lot of customer service questions there, and then you get a personal meme. So it's like, while I'm angry at one message, another one makes me laugh.
So how do you does someone else just go through your DMs and like handle the customer service?
No, not at all.
Shit?
No one else has my Instagram password. Yeah. Well, I don't do the customer service. You get info or email. Right. Yeah.
You get a stock,
we're not answering that on DM.
Stock email.
But if K Flock wants a pair of shorts, you're gonna like get down his fucking. Well, he's in jail
just say
now.
Yes. Well,
he's in jail.
Yeah.
Well,
I think so.
Yeah,
no, he's in
absolutely.
jail.
Do you have a secret Finsta then?
Well, no, I have one mesh shorts, but I don't post anything on it.
Okay, but that's you.
That's just for
at mesh
later
shorts.
At mesh shorts.
You're squatting on that.
Exactly.
All right. So when we shut down for the evening, 5 p.m. What are we doing?
What's next on the docket?
Light a candle, pouring some wine.
Pour a little wine, have a little dinner, watch a little Bravo.
What's your Bravo lineup right now?
I mean, my main focus would be the Housewives of New Jersey. Okay. I just think it's so fucking entertaining. I think they're the
OGs.
Off
not
the rocker.
OGs, but they're like
New York is like iffy.
But you're a Housewives guy.
Yeah, I love Housewives. Summer House is like amusing.
Yeah, I mean, we're a Summer House boy. Well, I mean, this most recent season I thought was
all right. I mean, there's kind of a few mental breakdowns at the end.
Yeah.
Have you gotten EE on a Lee McSweeney?
I haven't.
Ooh, we need to set
Want
that
to make
up.
that happen?
Great housewife.
We've gotten TF on her.
Yeah.
But now we got
Really?
we get some.
So what,
EE as well.
shorts?
Yeah, of course.
You want?
Yeah, dude.
We'll make that happen.
All right.
Say less, bro.
Well, EE is on the asses of everyone from housewives to pro athletes to drug dealers to these fucking bozo tourists walking the High Line.
What in every demo?
What segment of the population would you say is your biggest customer? Like if you had to just describe the EE number one.
If you had to stereotype your own customer,
I think shorts are for everyone.
They are.
Ultimately. Like everyone
Even people
needs
with
a
no
good-
legs?
What's that?
Even double amputees?
yes,
I hope so. Yeah. Even more so.
Yeah.
Let those thumbs breathe.
Nudists?
Not
No,
nudists.
I mean, that may be the only category that we don't
Is that
hit.
the nut you have yet to crack?
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think anyone's going to crack that one for a long time.
see-through mesh shorts.
Well, it's still a garment, bro. That defeats all purpose of being.
Are you really a nudist then?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you?
The
Something
big
you gotta ask
questions
yourself.
only.
Yo, nudists, weigh in.
Do you know any nudists?
I don't think so.
I wonder if there's any nudists that
We
listen
probably
to the show.
do know
I
a
know-
nudist. They just haven't.
Well, I know,
Like
I
on
know,
the weekend.
I know a nude,
Oh, part-time.
like a nude enthusiast and a nudiest, but not necessarily like
Male
a
or female.
Young nudie.
yeah, probably male.
Okay.
like nude enthusiast at Vassar. But yeah, so you
Some
really
land
think you really
sharkers?
can't? Yeah, you really can't like single out a single demo that is like the EE.
Yeah.
New York
girl.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
five
what I would say.
boroughs.
Like New York City is EE.
Have you not penetrated the West Coast meaningfully in your eyes?
I mean, we're penetrating the West Coast. We're also
Hell yeah.
penetrating Miami, but I think it's truly just something that takes time. But I will say, like, New York is the reason I've grown to where I am today.
You're a New York brand through
Yep.
and through. That's the company line.
Would you have to like switch up to like really appeal to like the LA market?
I don't think so. I think just throw a fucking store there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that what like the explosion in Miami is that direct? Because like obviously people can buy
Right.
on the site. Having the store, having a home base, is that how you plan? That's really
I think
great
having
roots.
the home base in Miami was, ideal, but also they were already buying them. The biggest
Right.
part about Miami is a lot of people from New York fly down there on
Sure,
the weekends
totally.
or during COVID.
Right.
They were all
Or
there.
those drug
well,
dealers
because
are
they
driving
didn't
up,
have and they didn't have COVID.
or the drug dealers are driving up 95 with a
And-
brick of EE in the back.
So we threw that flag down in the design district and just kept it moving.
Who's in your sights next?
Store wise,
Is it
Yeah,
the West Coast?
it's actually
Is it
somewhere on
LA?
the East Coast still. I don't know where.
Is it Syracuse?
No.
Atlanta? Okay.
Oh,
All right. Interesting.
breaking.
Okay.
Yo.
Breaking
Yeah.
news.
Well, no, it would be like Atlanta, Los Angeles, somewhere in that realm.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Houston, Atlanta,
that,
Vegas.
I mean, that would be a trifecta.
Yeah.
Is it really just wherever you want to spend more time at? That's where you just open up a store.
Yes.
You're like, yeah, but
Well, I was going down to
He's like,
Miami.
where can I repo a BAPE store?
it's a distressed asset.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Harajuku, you're
But
next.
going to that, I mean, the New
Right.
York store is one of the most iconic
100%.
retail locations in Soho for our realm. Not for fucking everyone else,
Right.
but for this little world that we live in. It's iconic.
People say that you brought Green Street back, baby.
Yeah, the
Green Street is not a fan.
governor.
Oh, wait, do your neighbors not fuck with you because of the
I mean,
lines?
a lot of them fuck with me. Like, we're friendly, but like, I think
They
corporate wide,
begrudgingly accept you.
yeah.
When you have to open up a store in Soho, do you have to like kiss the rings and like play nice with the neighbors and play those games and politic and shit?
I'll kiss the ring just to be polite because I know I wouldn't want someone fucking up my street
Sure,
either.
totally.
So like originally it was just chaos. So we implemented a reservation system.
Mm-hmm.
So sort of just, to calm it down. 2 weeks ago, we didn't do a reservation. The police shut it down within an hour. So last Friday we did a reservation.
It behooves
All
everyone
peace.
to have reservations. Clearly.
Absolutely.
Got it.
How are you doing in Asia?
I'm not
China,
sure.
China, Japan? No?
I would love to, get into that market. I think it's already over there.
Like there's people wearing the
There's
shorts.
people wearing them over there, absolutely, but it's not like a phenomenon there yet.
But you're not in any retail stores anywhere in the world. It's all EE.com or
Yep.
EE storefronts.
So this man is fucking living in a deluxe apartment in the sky, bro.
a duplex.
But also like for the New Era projects, Adidas projects, things of
Okay.
that nature, then it goes wholesale.
Which Adidas XEE was advertised for the first time. I think your entire marketing budget was spent
On the podcast.
failing upwards advertising.
That's right.
We
Oh
got
my
that
God. Damn. That was really the genesis. So you use partners as a way to have a wholesale business.
Absolutely. Just because I have no interest otherwise.
Right.
It's because you have the fucking vision.
the margins are too big.
You're a fucking
It's not scaled to wholesale either. So I could sound like cocky and be like, oh, I don't need it. Well, no, it's made in New York. It's extremely expensive
Right.
to make. So it wouldn't work wholesale wise.
Gotcha.
You are a meshman. You're a businessman. You're a fucking artsman. You just have the Vision 360, which is why we would only ask you this question, because you have had years of blood, sweat, and tears pondering the big questions. Does God exist? What's the point of life? What's the ideal dick print look like for spring, summer 2022?
What are we expecting here? Cut, uncut?
Like what were we going, like 5 inch? Like
I don't know,
5-inch dick print?
This is a question.
I mean, the ideal dick print is none, because your shorts are just baggy.
Interesting.
We're not trying to see anything.
Right. But if we did.
If you have to see it, one that I don't see.
The best dick print is the one you don't see.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, you don't like dick prints? Close your eyes.
Wait, are you dropping a new cut of the shorts, the V3?
There's like a V2, V3. The V2 would be like very like it's like a traditional basketball short that you've seen before.
Okay.
And then there's like a V3 with a side panel. It's all the same iteration. It all fits exactly the same. There's just different panels. Just because you had to spice things up a little bit. We had to drive it, you know.
I was going to say, is there a certain point where, like, okay, there's obviously the customer who's collecting every colorway. They're fucking waiting with bated breath for what you're going to cop next or what you're going to drop next. But, like, is there, like, innovation that the customer expects when we're just talking about shorts? Like, really?
I mean, I think the reason the shorts succeed so well is just because they are so simple and easy to wear.
Right.
But that's why I wanted to keep the fit exactly the same and change it a bit, because at some point, they've bought every color. So they need something to stand out a little bit. So innovation wise, it's again, just like coming up with new shorts, t-shirts, we're doing all of that stuff, polos, things that sort of just fall into the sports range.
But you feel pressure from the customer to kind of iterate? Or is this you kind of like taking
I don't
the
feel
initiative?
pressure. It's also just like myself. I want to wear more than just one style of
Totally.
short. So it's really just all in my head.
Are there EE collectors that have like one of
Absolutely.
everything?
There's, I wouldn't say one of everything, but there's
There's
kids
too
on
many.
Reddit that have like 50, 60 pairs.
That's great.
And
What's
it's
the biggest
absurd.
collection that you've ever seen?
I've seen, I would say like 50. I just said 50, 60, but I would say 50.
How many pairs do you own of your own shorts?
Probably 100.
Yeah,
But I cycle through them, or if like someone's here, I'll give them a pair or whatever.
totally. Nice little gift. A nice little gifting.
Yeah.
Game
Well-
worn shorts.
Yeah, right. The game
Well,
boards.
if the perfect dick print is the invisible dick print this summer, what's a trend you really don't want to see happen this spring and summer? Because a lot of shit is kind of bubbling.
I don't know.
You want to throw them some
And
options?
you're out here in these fucking streets.
Throw me some options.
Okay, cocaine cowboy.
I didn't even know that was a trend, but I don't think we need to make it happen.
How about
Jorts.
Yeah, jorts.
Jorts are amazing. They actually are. I've seen your posts about
Can we get
them.
some? Can we get some EE jorts?
Potentially. I have double RL jorts.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Did you make them yourself or did you
No,
buy
I
the
fucking
jorts?
bought them. I love them.
Because it's hard. It's not, I mean, did you hack off a pair of like jeans or
No.
you
I bought a
them
pair
as
of double RL
maybe
jorts.
as someone who wants to dabble in the jorts game, maybe I should look into King Ralph. Double RL jorts.
Double RL best shorts
All right, I'm
in the
gonna hit
game.
Grailed.
What about Gabagool core, like Lawrence's knit polo and shit?
I
This
love
isn't
it.
Gabagool
Yeah, I
core.
think so.
But I love that because you
that's
have-
what you're wearing it.
Okay.
Marnie's doing them now. Lonvin's doing them now. A lot of people are doing them. I love them.
The knit polo is definitely having a moment.
Knit
for
polo is
sure.
great,
Ugh.
but it also sort of hugs your body too much.
Oh,
So
thanks.
you've got to be in great
you
shape like
you
yourself.
like a baggier, bigger.
I
fit.
like a
You always
baggier,
have.
bigger fit.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you see maybe bubbling up because you're out here in these mean green
I know you're just
streets.
fucking trawling the High Line, dude.
Yeah, I'm just trawling the high line, trying to figure out what I do like, and what I don't like.
No.
I'm not seeing much that I do like.
Well, it's because they're all European. What's some shit you do hope to see? Like, besides like just people wearing shorts, do you want bigger, baggier shorts? Are you done with the 5-inch inseam?
No, not at all. I still prefer that, but I know
Right.
other people don't. So you have to cater to that as well. And like some days there's, you want to wear a big pair of baggy shorts. Like Loewe has great baggy shorts, long, like sort of like old skaterish fit. Amazing. So like some days I'll switch into that, but
Will you ever explicitly take credit? And I feel like we have ourselves, but would you ever take credit for popularizing the 5-inch inseam as like the most visible 5-inch inseam short that's not a Patagonia baggy? Would you ever
No.
be like, I'm that guy?
not at all. But I would mesh shorts. Yeah.
Okay. but mesh shorts, you
Yes.
and up,
Nothing to
that's
do
you.
with the inseam. Yeah.
Okay. Respect. I like that. A man who knows what he did.
Who is the most famous person to ever wear EE? Because there's been quite a few.
I mean, you could go with like Justin Bieber,
Okay.
but currently Pete Davidson.
Oh, what do you think about
How'd that make you feel?
Like
I love Pete.
he wears, what does he pair with, the Uncle Paulie's merch or whatever?
Little Uncle
Kanye,
Polly's
if you're
hat,
listening.
some shorts. Love him.
So you fuck with Pete Davidson.
Absolutely.
Does he get free shorts or does he buy shorts?
A little bit of both.
All right.
The EE flow team list must be.
There's really no big flow team list at all.
That's a lie.
I swear to God.
You don't do
LeBron-
any influencer marketing?
None.
How did LeBron get his pair?
Because I did a collaboration with his company. So his company flowed him on over to
Wow,
him.
interesting.
Oh, okay.
The science of flow. The currents go a lot of different ways, guys.
Is there a celebrity that you would really want to see wearing EE, and is it Adam Sandler
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, like that
or
Nolita
Kevin Smith in the ankle length jorts with EE on the ankle?
The Nolita
6X.
Dirtbag account posted a photo of Adam Sandler looking super dumpy with a big ass pair of baggy shorts and tagged it as me. I thought it was amazing. That's what I wear every day in the summer.
You're going to have to really elongate those inseams if you want the Sandman.
100%. Call it the Sandler short.
Is he your number one?
I would say so.
He needs like what is he rocking? A 13, a 12 inch, a foot?
I mean, it's fucking
a foot
long.
inseam?
It's like old and one shorts. They're super fucking long.
They are definitely N100%.
Has there been a celebrity you've seen wearing EE that like kind of bummed you out? And I know like we were talking about how you can't really control your customer, especially when it comes to like
if
the
they're on
most
the
visible
subway.
people.
Yeah.
But
on the subway eating out a teddy bear?
did like I don't know, you see like fucking Madison Crawford or like Ted Cruz wearing EE?
Ted Cruz is definitely not at the top
When he's
of
in
the
Cancun.
list. I'm trying to think of who would actually be.
Like, who would bum you
No,
the fuck out?
who have you seen that
Oh.
bummed you out?
Oh,
He's not going to say, dude. I know you're thinking of someone. You can tell us later. You don't have to. You're putting this man on the spot.
Is there someone that theoretically you haven't seen yet?
that would bum me out.
Yeah.
I mean, Ted Cruz would be up there, but you're just feeding me that answer. So let's think of a new
exactly.
one.
Excuse me.
I don't know. A lot of people would fucking bum me out.
Yeah.
Because the world sucks at this point.
It's true. That's a fact.
You got to keep that positive mindset.
We're just trying to brighten it up with a pair
Absolutely.
of shorts, baby.
Settle this once and for all for us. Is the inseam on a standard pair of EE shorts, is it still 5 inches?
It's whatever it's always been. I have no idea. I've never fucking measured
You've
it.
never
Get outta
measured your own
here.
shorts?
Bro, come on.
Why do you think there's no size chart on the website?
This is in your lazy.
Wait, does it vary drop to drop? No.
That doesn't vary drop to drop. It's what it's always been.
What do you, as the foremost mind in mesh shorts, what do you speculate it is? 5
6?
It's like,
I have
probably
no
like close-
idea.
yeah.
Really? It
None.
kind of also, my whole thing too is like, I wear my shorts, I wear everything very high waisted. So I'll take a 5 and I'll make that shit a 4 real quick.
I wear my shit
I'll hike
saggy.
it up. And
We're definitely
and you're
gonna
the
see
exact
your
reverse.
print.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sag. So my shit becomes I'm a
Look at
grower,
your
not
boxers.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
It's not by choice. They're just sliding down.
Have you ever considered going shorter or longer, or are you just like cool with like what they are?
No, I've considered going shorter before, but I know it wouldn't sell well.
Right.
And I am making some that are longer.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that because the market like
No,
is
it's
telling you
just
that, or
some
that's
days
just
you
what
want
you
a
want?
longer pair of shorts.
Yeah. Okay.
Has there ever been like so why wouldn't you go shorter? Because there's got to be people like
You're
I
saying
wanna-
they won't sell.
You don't think there's a 1 inch inseam crowd out there?
I mean, there definitely
Joggers?
is. But
Yeah.
going back to the
Cross-country
point of who I
stars?
In
don't
this
want to
neighborhood.
see wear the shorts,
Oh,
Yeah.
the 1 inch inseam crowd.
The 1 inch. The 1 inchers, dude. There's dozens of us.
well,
Exactly.
you've expanded beyond shorts. After taking our advice from filling upwards, you expanded into
You're welcome
sweatsuits, mesh pants, prototypes,
White tees.
polos, like you're saying. What type of John would you want to do next?
That's not currently in the works being prototyped. Because like the polos, have they dropped yet? No.
The polos dropped in the store, and I think
Okay.
online. Yeah.
Okay.
But like, I haven't made a huge push on those yet. I'm just trying to think of like a coach's jacket would be the
Ooh.
ideal item, like a well-fitting coach
With like a big EE on the back?
No,
or
probably just a small one, like
Nylon?
yeah,
with, like, the
nylon,
drawstrings?
like
So your
a,
version of the Prada that you copped at DSM.
exactly, a little EE on the left chest. Call it a day.
Do you get a lot of inspiration? Because I know you, like Lauren said, you are a big like designer guy in like a low key kind of way.
Yeah.
Do you take a lot of inspiration from like the big fashion brands?
Not necessarily, because I just don't produce enough different products to actually take that inspiration. But yeah, like throwing on that Prada coach's jacket, I threw it on and thought like we can make this sell. This is
Right.
a beautiful item. It's obviously too expensive, so like
Sure.
let's figure out a way to re-engineer it to be
Cheaper.
yeah. So I would say yes.
Who are your favorite designers? Like, where are you spending your money when it comes to like fashion?
I go
Besides Double RL, you mentioned.
I go in cycles, but for a while it was like Bottega.
Mm. You and everybody else, right? I mean,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
killing
yeah.
it for sure.
For a while it was Bottega. Then I cycled through just a Ralph Lauren like purple label, like denim jackets, things of that
Purple label.
nature.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then now I'm on the Tom Brown stuff.
Are we gonna see you in a shorts EE shorts
No,
suit?
I had to wear a here's one. I had to wear a suit. What was it? Like 2 weeks ago for the Fashion Scholarship Fund gala. And I was like, where the fuck do I even go buy a suit?
What are you, like a judge on a...
No, I like provide. It was like a celebration of the scholarship fund.
Where do I go buy a suit?
Where the fuck do I buy a suit? And so I'm like thinking like polo, whatever. And I was like, I'll try the Tom Brown ones. And so that's how I got back into this little fix of Tom Brown. But
did you end up buying a Tom Brown suit?
Yes.
How's that fit?
How tight is it?
Yeah.
It was tight. So I'm there and he's like, this fits you perfectly. We actually we had a rapper that's like similar size to you here last week. And
Gunna. Who was that the rapper?
And so he's like, this is how it looked. Like, I know it's tight on you right now, but we can let out the back. We can let out the arms. Like, trust me. And I was like, is it actually going to fit? So
the way you want it to fit.
He showed me a photo of this rapper wearing it and it actually fit him. So I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it.
You approved of the look. You're like, okay, he looks fine.
And it may be someone that you just named, but I was like, thanks. Thanks for comparing me.
Wanna.
And
to wanna.
I got the suit. Didn't exactly fully button properly. Like if I sat down, that button's poking someone's eye out.
You shouldn't be buttoning when you're sitting down anyway.
Okay. Well, it is a suit.
Because you're like, well, it wasn't happening regardless.
Were you wearing basketball shorts underneath your Tom Brown pants?
I was ready for action.
So you were in head to toe TB for the gala?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
But not a short suit. There were pants.
Not a short suit.
Are we ever going to actually see EE Jorts?
Well, I did one with Diesel. God, like 3 years ago.
A jort?
Maybe 2 years ago.
Collector's item.
Bro, I need those.
I took.
What, did they go down to the shin?
No, they were still mesh.
Wait, denim mesh?
I printed denim on the mesh.
Oh, fire.
Right, then you have a flowy functional jort.
Yeah.
And is it really a jort? That's a question you have to ask yourself. But
is it
was
what is
fucking
a jort?
Amazing.
When is a jort truly a jort?
It was like an acid wash mesh jort.
A jort by any other name, still jorts as sweet.
All right, title mesh jorts.
Are we going to see some EE cargo shorts?
No.
What about some EE capris?
No.
What about some EE kilts for the boys?
Yeah.
Could work, but like probably not. Depends on how deep down this Tom Brown rabbit hole I go.
Right.
Then we may have a kill.
We brought so many good business ideas to the table last time. We're just trying to
we need one
follow up.
today.
Last one, EE Speedos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mesh.
Zero.
Where's the logo go?
On the dick, bro.
No, on the ass.
Yeah, like juicy.
No, on the ass, on the butt.
No, it comes with an EE temporary tattoo you have to put on your thigh.
Put on your
I
thigh
love
where it would
that.
normally fall. Yeah.
It's fucking innovation, bro.
You're welcome again for the third time.
All right, besides shorts, what is truly like a sleeper big seller that surprised you? And if you say it might surprise people, all the 18 million listening at home.
I would say like these boucle pants. It's something I've done for like the past 2 years. It's a straight leg pant,
love
no
those.
cuff at the bottom. And it took a while to catch on. I loved it. Everyone in the store loved it. The internet didn't love it originally.
What does that mean? Like people were shitting on Instagram, shitting on them on
No,
Instagram,
they weren't necessarily shitting on it. They just weren't buying it.
Is it that they didn't like photograph well and you kind of need to touch the textile?
It's something you need to touch in person. You can feel it.
You talked about the boxers being house shorts.
Yeah.
My EE boucle pants are my house pants. Those are like the shit.
It's the best. Jump on the couch, sit, watch a movie. But it took a
Real
while
Housewives
to
of
catch on.
boucle.
Exactly. It took a while to catch on. And once it caught on, it was great. But like for a while, I was sitting there second guessing. Like, is this even a good item? But I knew it was.
Miss New Boucle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There it is.
What John have you put out that has performed the worst? It never caught on.
Never caught on.
Like
It's
something
a tough one.
Let me ask you this: whatever happened to the mesh camp collars? The
mesh camp collar is not necessarily a fan favorite. It's one of my favorites.
I feel like they don't drop. Are you dropping some?
They're in Miami right now, and we're testing the market there, and then they'll come back for this summer.
So you use the store just real quick because that's really interesting. Use the stores as like a proving ground.
It's a testing ground
for some of these Jones. Interesting.
If you go to the New York store, go to the Miami store. There's things there that
exclusives.
that aren't necessarily online and it's exclusive purely for the point of testing it. I don't want to bring it to the masses yet until people touch it, feel it, see if they like it.
Right.
What have you learned? What are the biggest differences between the Miami clientele and the New York clientele? Besides the obvious, the Coke is better down there, but the titties are harder.
Miami loves bright. New York is like in a simpler mood right now.
How so?
More classic stuff?
More classic.
More
Whereas,
chic.
the patterns still do extremely well, but I think New York just loves like a black short with a white logo versus Miami that wants your slime green pod short with an EE on it.
Right. Slime green pod jorts.
like the palm tree prints or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does extremely well in both stores, but I think that's more so a Miami product.
So what has sold the worst overall?
Sold the worst overall.
Brick check.
Mesh socks.
Has anything ever dropped and then you're like, we're never dropping again, discontinue?
No, not necessarily, but that's just because I know within range like what I can actually sell and what I can't. There's tons of things in the world that I love that I know won't necessarily do well.
What's the biggest risk you've ever taken on a single John then? Where you weren't sure if it was going to sell, but it ended up selling because clearly nothing you've ever dropped has not sold.
It sounds like you're the poster child for not taking big swings because you're like, I don't want to. I don't want
small ball, baby. That's money ball. Single
money ball, dude. My man's playing money ball, bro.
The stores were a big swing. I didn't know if the stores. I didn't know if the stores would work. So that was like,
oh, those are huge swings. Yeah,
that was like the first moment where I was sitting there thinking like, this is going to go one of two ways. Obviously, it's either going to do extremely well or it's going to fuck me. Luckily, within 1 year we opened two because the first one did so well, but it was extremely frightening. I don't think I slept for a month before it.
So you're off of Billy Bean.
Exactly.
Nice.
Whatever that is.
Running your Peter brand.
Billy Bean was the GM. He
for Moneyball. Yes.
AKA Brad Litt. Yeah.
I'll just go fuck myself.
RP Jeremy Giambi.
Gone too soon.
Yeah.
Forever in our hearts, Jeremy Giambi.
What is the most money that Eric Emanuel, the brand, has made in a single day?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, I mean, I do know.
Wait, okay, how about this? What is in the 24 hours, what's the most pairs of shorts you've ever sold in 24 hours?
I'll give you the pattern that sold the most.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that?
It would be like the New York City skyline.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Those were.
But you have, again, it's a very New York based brand. So
and it was like a pretty muted colorway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was like black and white. Mainly.
Oh, yeah. Those were fucking sick, dude.
The photo was taken by an employee at the store, X.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to X.
Wow, dude. Did he get compensated for his work? Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Salute,
you got a
dude.
royalty.
What's
that?
Are you
I'm not to apply for a job, bro.
as someone who's so hands-on with the product, are you hands-on? I want to talk retail for a second. Are you hands-on with like the shop boys and shop girls?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're all friends. Yeah. It's like a family mentality.
How do you pass the E vibe check to get a job at one of the shops?
For anyone
you got to
listening.
get through IFE.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that process like?
I'm not sure of his process. But
You let him cook?
so far, so good.
Blood in, blood out.
What was it like? And talk about like reverential moments and things in just historical places. What was it like to move into the old Bape store?
Insane. Like growing up, I used to come down here. I would go shop there. It was like one of my first stops. And then it makes it even more surreal that we had a collaboration the year prior.
Sure.
Then we took their store.
We made a sandwich and then I ate their lunch. I drink your shorts.
We can splice it to sound better, but
No, it sounds great.
No, we don't edit this.
No, dude.
yeah.
Except for what you wanted to cut out.
Maybe the long pause.
Yeah.
But it was just so surreal. Like, it was proof of concept that we did the collaboration the year before. I saw that we had kids lined around the block at that location for the shorts. So I knew that I could potentially turn that out. So the first day I got the keys, and we're demolishing some of the stuff inside of the store. It was just iconic, and I was sitting there.
Was there any keepsakes that you got to keep?
Any memorabilia?
Any booty that you plundered?
No, there was really nothing.
Did it
Maybe a
cleaned
bathroom
out?
sign. Yeah, the bathroom sign's about all we got.
No spoils of war?
No spoils of war.
Wait, is the bathroom sign?
It had a big ape on it. And
Was it still on the door? Was it? You have it?
It was
else?
on the door.
Did they have any?
Did you leave it on the door?
Currently, no, I ripped that
Did they
off.
have any baby Milo toilet paper left over?
No, we had none of that, which was a huge item back in the day.
Yeah,
still
for sure.
is.
Yeah. I wipe my ass with Bape.
Exactly. But taking over that spot was just amazing, and it was all about energy.
Were you nervous at all?
Of course, you said you didn't sleep
Absolutely.
for a fucking month. Or whatever. How many other spaces did you see?
None.
Really, it was like this is
Someone came to me at this table and said, "I have the lease."
Nego.
Yeah. Someone came to me at this
Nego.
same round table, sat down, said, "I have the lease for this store. What are your thoughts?" And originally I was like, I had no interest in retail, period.
Okay.
And then I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, how much can I actually do on the internet? It needs to translate to something else. So I was like, let's just do it. I didn't even think about it twice.
Wow.
Well,
Big
maybe
dice
3
roll,
times.
bro. Holy shit. That is the big, in terms of big swings, I can't imagine a bigger one. That's crazy.
So when you opened up the Miami store, were you much more confident in like your abilities to and your need for retail?
Yes and no. I was just thinking, like, where can I sell shorts 24/7? Miami.
Is the shop open 24/7?
Well, yeah. Come at 11.
Wait, for real? Okay.
No, I think it's.
I don't know.
Buy shorts
I
at
think-
4 in the morning. Yacked out of your bread.
Exactly.
Yacked out of your mind, on South Beach.
Exactly.
So the Miami store, and the thing with the retail is I just put it in the hands of, as far as like build out wise, I have one of my good friends, New York Sunshine,
Yep.
who I just trust his vision, and
They smash it, bro.
he smashes, and I can't really like foresee how it's going to look, whatever, but I just trust him.
He has carte blanche. You show up and you're like, all right, this is
Like,
it.
why are there so many?
It's a collaborative effort because
Why are there so many buzzsaws and cherry pickers?
Yeah, right.
He'll send me
This man
photos.
built a full court in the store. What the fuck?
He'll send me photos, and I'll just go back and forth and say this
Right.
works, this doesn't, or try this.
Designing off the iPhone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he's truly one of the most talented people in the world. So I just trust him to sort of move forward. The only thing in the Miami store that I was extremely specific about is it had to be all pink marble. So it's beautiful.
Right. Totally.
What's
That's
the Miami
sick.
scene report right now?
I don't know.
How often were you down there once a month?
No, I went down for the opening, and I've
Okay.
been down twice since
Oh,
it
that's it?
opened in December.
Really?
Where do you stay when you're in Miami?
The Faena.
Okay.
The what?
I mean,
Faena.
What do you have any must hits? Like, do you need to go to like El Sanguine?
No,
What the fuck is that
food-wise-
sandwich spot.
Food-wise, I actually had one of the better meals of my life down there. It was
Where?
at Zizi's. It's a major food group restaurant, but it was
Okay.
truly amazing. Like sushi, steak.
the restaurant in the
everything.
Faena is actually really nice. It's just crazy expensive.
It's amazing too.
Yeah. Was it-
Faena's
it's
room
it's a steak-
service.
What is it? Steakhouse or what is it? Like
It's
a,
an Argentinian
there it
steakhouse.
is. Yeah. I went
But
with my wife. and it
Faena's
was-
room service is
pricey.
probably my favorite food in Miami.
Really?
Great chicken fingers, great club sandwiches.
Wait, is it the Francis Mallman Steakhouse?
No.
No.
Okay, that's
The,
something
the
else.
Faena has the giant Damien Hirst.
Yeah,
fucking-
the-
No, this is the
the
Francis
mammoth.
Mallman Steakhouse.
Is
where
it?
has
Is
like
it?
it has a $1,000 wine flight where you get 3 ounces of wine for $1,000.
Pretty sure every restaurant down there has that.
Yeah.
this
This is Miami after all.
It's truly some of the best food.
Okay. Faena room service chicken fingers.
Yeah.
Have the NFT losers and crypto bros that have fucking plagued Miami, have they discovered EE yet?
Not that I've seen.
Really?
Thank God. How soon is that going to happen? Right. I mean,
It's a
I don't know, but I think it's
to trickle down. Bro.
I think it's beneficial that I don't have an NFT presence. If I was
At
like a
all.
brand making NFTs,
Yeah.
then you
If
welcome
you had an ape Avi, we
Yeah.
put some EEs on an ape, then we got a whole different.
then you
fucking
welcome
ballgame.
all of that in. And again, I'm not against anyone shopping at my store, but it's like the NFT culture as a whole is just not what I'm about.
Who are your neighbors retail wise in the design district? Are you close to like
We're
John
across the
Elliott
street
or?
from whatchamacallit? Well, we have a Tacombe right next door.
Ooh, nice.
Grab
I
a
love
taco.
Tacombe.
Then we have
$7
Tom Brown,
taco.
Tom Brown, and patron of the new.
Oh,
It's like you're right in New York.
right. Yeah, I was just saying you're right. Tribeca.
What
no?
else do you need?
The fuck?
Has Dave Portnoy come through the shop yet?
He hasn't. I wouldn't be against.
Wait, has
it.
El Prez worn EE? He has to have.
No, he hasn't.
Are you sure?
Not that I've
I don't
seen.
think so.
How is that possible?
He only wears fucking
No, he-
Barstool merch.
No, well, he also
And
has
like, and like
Tom
Chubbies.
Bolo. He would actually love to pair some E with Tom Bolo.
No,
dude.
What's Tom
he's-
Bolo?
It's an IG brand that makes shirts like this.
knit polo brand. This is MF Pen, motherfucker. Don't
I
hate.
got you that, bro. I picked that out for you.
You killed it, bro.
You
know
no,
him
he,
so
would,
well,
he
Jim.
would swap out his chubbies for some fucking. EE.
Oh, or like bird dog guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to steal from one of your own stores, how would you do it?
I forgot we were going to ask this question.
Go like Monday. Well, Miami has security every day. New York only has security on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, slow down, slow
noted,
down, slow
noted,
down.
noted,
Okay. All right.
All my scammers, tune in.
Yeah. Okay. What else?
I'm not going to give you the whole story.
Are you gonna go like? Are you gonna go like fucking? Are you gonna be like the town, like dressed in like big guns and nuns, or are you gonna like do it surreptitiously and like stuff your
Oh, if I
pants?
personally was going to go
yeah,
steal?
yeah, you.
Oh, I steal from it every day when I need a new 3-pack of white t-shirts.
Yeah. I'm going into the dressing room. This is
The
just
inventory's
me.
all fucked up when I'm going in there taking t-shirts,
Oh, yeah.
shorts,
I'm asking to try on 10 pairs.
no fitting
I'm
rooms.
oh no, damn it!
Yeah.
Really?
Fitting room is storage now.
Do people
Is that by
take-
design to prevent shoplifting?
Not necessarily. It was during
Leakage?
COVID when we opened all of the stores, so you really couldn't have people trying.
Wait, so if I
things
go
on.
to if I want to figure out my size and
hold it
EE
up to your
short,
body.
Wait,
Wow.
do people are people taking off their pants and trying on shorts like on the floor?
No one's told me that
getting
yet.
sexual with it.
like at the old Barney sample sales. They would do.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I saw some titties.
It's an iconic time.
Street rack style.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So so you can't try on shorts in the store. Good to know. Put the elastic around your necks. You just see if it fits.
Your collaboration with Lauren Lotus just dropped. So does that mean you are officially done trying to collaborate with Nike?
No, not necessarily, but we're just two very he's like one of the nicest kids in the world. I think he's a bad rap on the internet, but truly like
because of the Nike shit.
Yeah,
presumably?
because of that. But he truly couldn't be sweeter, and he's so talented. Like all of those things are hand drawn by him. We had to come up with a window decal, and within like 2 days, he knocked out this huge
Crazy
20-foot. Great guy.
Before you got here, he was saying that we should like book him for the pod. I think
I think that would be.
Yeah.
How frequently are you doing collabs?
I want to do it less now more than ever.
Really?
Why so?
I just feel like tightening things up. I feel like when you cast this net so far,
Right.
it makes things more difficult. And I think also,
And you got to share the money.
when I started out, I was in a position where I needed their help to sort of push forward.
To amplify.
Yeah, that's not saying I don't still need help, but at this point, it's doing more for other people than.
Okay. I mean, you're not wrong, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I don't
now
think
you're
it's
the
cocky to say.
platform.
Yeah.
But also, like, I'll do collaborations with friends like New York Sunshine, The Miles, Hayato, and Mike.
Right.
Things of that nature. And Warren, like things that I can actually sit, and just do.
So who would be the dream collab? Like if you could will or manifest something into existence, is it Nike? Is it something?
I mean, I love Nike.
Yeah.
But I love Adidas too. Everyone has like good silhouettes.
I mean, you have worked with Adidas.
Yeah. There's
In
no
terms of
real
who you are,
dream
yeah.
collab like
Really?
out there. No, not necessarily. I've done the NBA. I've done a lot of
You already
different
did Jorts
things.
with Diesel. I mean, you already,
I've done
once you're at the
Jorts.
top of the mountaintop,
like
LeBron.
potentially throwing fits.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we got two. It's just like with the Miles collab. There's like two legs on these shorts.
Exactly.
A lot of fucking signage potential.
But like bringing it back in to sort of hone in on people I actually care about and want to see their business get the actual spotlight they deserve.
So you like when it comes to collabing with friends, you're like literally like, I'll throw you a bone if you want it.
Well, no, they'll come to me with an idea, and if I like it, we'll do it.
What about, you're such an art fan. What about just like artists?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to do that to the art itself.
Is that too corny? Like art X, streetwear brand. I'm not saying you. I'm saying like, has that been is that a horse that's been fucking beaten to death or whatever the saying
I
is?
just, unless you have a true appreciation for it, which I'm guessing most people like aren't going to like the same artists as I do. Like, I don't think there's any reason for you to walk around with a pair of
EEX estate of Jean-Michel Basquiat.
like. To me, it's just like I don't know. It's a cheat code, and we're not here for a cheat code.
I believe it's beating a dead horse. You talked about beating a horse to death, which is very.
No, I just saw the North. I just saw the Northman. I just saw the Northman.
You saw the fucking Matt McCormick. You're like, okay, you got to
exactly.
Yeah.
What's the biggest collaboration bag that you've turned down because in your mind it would have been a terrible look to collaborate with like that partner? And you don't have to talk about who the partner is.
Yeah, but maybe
just like the amount of money.
Let us speculate on the size of the bagioli.
I don't know that there's many.
I don't know.
There's
Say
many
no.
I've turned down. No, there's some I've turned down, and it never gets to a conversation about money. Just purely because if I don't want to do something, I won't do it, no matter the amount.
Do you get a lot of inbound requests to collab?
Yeah,
from like Cheez-Its or like fucking like.
No, I mean I did Mountain Dew, but we made Mountain Dew beautiful.
Yeah. But you love Mountain Dew,
exactly.
Do the Dew, bro. Was it Baja Blast?
Yeah, I mean I just did McDonald's, but I truly love McDonald's.
Yeah, but that's right.
What's your McDonald's order, real quick?
A Big Mac with no pickles, large fries, and a Coke.
That's pretty standard, but no pickles.
No pickles?
No pickles.
Damn.
Do you not like pickles, or is it McDonald's pickles?
No, I don't mind pickles alone. I don't want them on a burger.
Interesting. Okay.
You get them on the side?
No,
there's no pickles.
It's nice.
Yeah, you bring me a bag of pickles.
They cut the richness.
You know what I didn't know? I didn't know that you could get Big Mac sauce on any McDonald's item.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
No, they let you hack. Now it's almost like too many options. You could do whatever.
Well, I think Chipotle fucked it all up with like, oh, we have the secret menu, and then every restaurant was scrambled.
Or In-N-Out always had the secret menu
yeah.
too. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Just put it on the fucking.
Well, people don't like to read.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
People want to feel like they're in an inside man. Shout out Spike Lee in the EE White tee. We are surrounded by beautiful fucking art. 2D,
Pablo,
3D, Pedro,
Pedro, The Life of Pedro. We got Mr. McCormick over here.
That one's Richard Hamilton.
Ah, God.
But I love Matt McCormick.
I mean, it looks, you can see where I would think
absolutely.
it was.
That guy's Richard Hamilton. But I went to Matt McCormick's studio when I was in LA for the Donda stuff.
Oh, right.
With Sunshine. Such a sweet guy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Who makes these fucking pot?
These pots are all by Jake Clark. And he just focuses predominantly on restaurants.
Fire.
Tom Sachs chair.
Little Tom Sachs chair.
What else?
The wigs.
Yeah, what's the
wigs are real freaky.
Can you wear
that's
can you wear those? Have you ever worn them?
You can't. They're like hat brims at them.
Yeah,
her name's Julie Curtis.
Can Lawrence and I wear those in the fit pic?
You could hold them.
Okay, that's cool. We'll do that too. What about the painting behind Julie?
The painting
stuff?
behind that is Hein Co. And then downstairs you see like Brian Calvin, who did. Remember the Modelo Roth collab? It was like a
yes, that's him.
Yeah, so he painted that.
That was Calvin, right? It was for Calvin. Yeah, that was sick.
What's the most valuable piece of art in this apartment, or that you own? Because I'm sure you have a storage unit in one of those like in between, autonomous tax-free zones.
Yeah,
I saw Tenet,
a Clareport.
Yeah. What's your most valuable piece of art?
It would be by an artist, Rashid Johnson.
Okay, where's that in the bedroom?
That actually wouldn't fit into my elevator. It was off by like 1 inch. I was so livid.
So it's a painting?
It's a large work on tile. So it's like white tile with black wax all over it.
So
where is it? Yeah.
It's currently in storage, waiting to see if we could figure out a way to get it in here.
Can you what if you just fucking hoist it in from the High Line through this window?
People do. Cranes are so expensive. So I'm still trying to figure out a way to get it in here.
Where would it go?
It was going to go on the other side of that wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So it's just a children's storage?
I know.
What a bummer.
Do you flip art?
No.
You just collect it?
I just buy it. I mean, at some point I'll have too much art, but for the moment, and I wouldn't flip anything like in the artist I believe in. I don't want to fuck it up.
You don't look at it like an asset. It's not NFT mindset.
I mean, it's definitely an asset.
It's not a
but
sneaker. It's not a pair of sneakers to you.
Like I cherish it all. It's beautiful to wake up.
You buy it because you love them.
Yeah, it's beautiful to wake up and look at it.
You park your wealth in there, right? It can't be taxed.
Yeah.
What wealth in park?
What's the piece that's appreciated the most since you purchased it?
I don't know.
Do you know what percentage it's gone up in valuation?
There's some.
Yeah.
Some, yeah.
Like double figgies?
I think when we last potted, you had just copped that Warhol print.
Yeah, that's what got me into it originally. Was like Warhol prints, things of that nature.
Do you still have that? Is that here?
Yeah, there's some in here.
Okay.
But then I just sort of focused on actual originals, like all of the paintings, sculptures, and yeah.
Do you have a gallery that you trust that puts you on, or like a dealer, agent, or is it all dealer?
We have to go through all different galleries just because different artists are represented by whatever.
Do you have? So they just treat you like all these guys treat you like a VIP client, I would imagine.
No, not necessarily. You still have to jump through so many hoops to be able to acquire certain things.
Would you ever want to peep some of my mom's art?
Absolutely.
Friends and family discount.
Where do you want to put it?
Center, whatever's the most. Fuck you. Whatever's the most visible.
Right in your bed. Get off the elevator.
Exactly. In the elevator.
How much does one of your mom's shit piece normally go for? We never talk about this.
Like $200.
Okay.
Like it's
perfect.
Not, yeah.
So you can just go to her Etsy.
Yeah.
What's your number one tip to investing in art and starting up a collection for people that maybe want to get into it?
Really just buy what you like and don't follow the hype. It's not like sneakers. You really don't want hype because ultimately.
So Alec Monopoly, are we
it's a no for
buy?
me, dog.
Is that a buy or
sell?
Yeah.
Is that flip, skip, or drip?
Yeah.
We're hitting him with a skip. Sorry, Alec.
No drip for Alec.
None.
But okay, as an art guy with actual good taste, because you're a New Yorker, right? And you go to Miami and you're in the design district where your store is. What do you think of the it's a land of trash?
It's a land of trash.
Miami's a big art city,
but
though.
also Design District empowered a bunch of wonderful artists. So they have like Virgil sculptures that are like the Sunoco, whatever. Dozy Canu. They have like beautiful artists in the Design District.
But have you bought any art when you were in Miami on your past couple of trips? Oh, you have? Okay.
But because they have Art Basel, the large fair there. So whatever. Like it was the store opening.
That's where you cop all your Pablo.
Exactly.
Respect. Sorry, Pedro.
All right, clearly when it comes to art, all we can talk about is Alec Monopoly and how much money costs.
Very limited.
So let's move on to the next topic of the podcast, which is
It's a powerful one.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You're welcome. Only the best for you, baby.
So you spent a small fortune to attend FIT to learn how to make mesh shorts. What's some dating advice you would give to all the horny undergrads at FIT in fashion schools across America who are learning to sew right now? Like, how should they go about this fucking minefield?
The minefield of fashion?
Of dating in
fashion school.
Find someone who's not in fashion.
Really?
Yeah, okay. You don't want to live in the same world. You want to have someone that like doesn't necessarily,
Yeah. Or if you're
what is it? Shit where you sleep?
Yes.
Shit where you eat. Shit where you eat.
Shit where you eat. Also, shit where you sleep. I believe that's what Amber Heard did to Johnny Depp.
Damn, good tweet.
Woo!
It's a little late though.
Still got it. Or if you are a straight man, which is the majority of our audience, just enroll in fashion school, take out a loan from the government, and just fuck your way through.
Yeah, fuck your way to
You
prom.
then you got all the options in the world, all the holes. Actually, I guess more
holes in a pair of EE shorts.
more holes in a swatch of mesh.
What are the best shorts for date night?
The best shorts for date night?
Yeah.
Jeans.
Really?
So I guess jorts.
Jorts.
No.
The
But
most acceptable.
It depends where you're going.
CC's Pizza buffet.
What about like, do you have any thoughts when it comes to, because there's a lot of people that are like, no matter what the temperature is, no matter what the activity is, never wear shorts on a date, especially first date.
What do you say to the naysayers?
You know what? Well, no, I used to wear shorts on a plane too, and I realized like, I don't think that's really for everyone, so I don't wear shorts on a plane anymore. So I would say the same to a date, unless you're going to a fucking park, have a little picnic.
Yeah, exactly. Time and
Flash
place.
some thigh.
The beach, a little beach.
Or
Maybe bat wing, you know?
what is a bat wing?
It's when you take your scrotum and you pin it to the ground, and then you like stretch it out a little bit, so there's just like a translucent
I feel like it shouldn't
sheet of
probably happen
skin.
on the first date. Maybe
No.
like a few.
I would say that's a third date move for sure.
or just with the boys.
Yeah. Just for the boys. Yeah.
Sweet pussy Saturdays with the boys.
Bat wings are for the boys, baby. Okay, so you acknowledge, despite shorts being your livelihood, certain places maybe not the best for shorts, i.e., a fancy restaurant or a plane.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, Eric, the last time we potted with you, it was pre-pandemic. It was pre-EE being at this like monstrous level it is now. I mean, you were still doing it and had been doing it for a minute, and you had like fans and our appreciation, our fandom.
Yeah.
And I think like Throw Gang was into it, or I guess like Fail Gang at that point was into it. Now you've just like are at this level where
you gone nuclear, son.
Yeah, but you're still like the same guy. So I know that you're going to answer this question, which is how much money do you make?
Enough. More than I made on the last episode.
Do you make?
That's for damn
Do you
sure.
want to make more?
I think that's the dream for everyone. But I mean, when you last spoke to me, I don't. What year was it?
Oh, you only owned a Warhol print. I don't know, like 2019.
No, maybe before. Honestly,
2018. I was probably doing okay, but I was still like figuring out, my footing and getting things right. Now it's a pretty steady business.
Would you say that the business now in 2022 versus 20? So in the past 4 years, have we like 10x? What are we talking here? More?
No, I mean, as far as even eyes,
because the growth has been insane.
Yeah, I would say as far as eyes and even individual consumers, I would say 10x is fair to say.
That's fucking crazy,
God
bro.
damn.
Good for you, bro.
What do you like to spend your hard-earned money on? Art.
Food.
Yeah. What are your must hits in New York as a gourmand?
I just tried this omakase, and I wasn't even in omakase because for sushi I'm very picky, so I just want to pick what I want. But I went
California,
to it, I gave it a chance.
Philadelphia,
spicy tuna, shrimp tempura,
chicken roll. But so I went to an omakase called Ito in Tribeca, ITO, and it was truly one of the best meals ever.
Fire.
ZZ's in Miami. But I still love like a bar pity, Siddell's.
Classic. Oh yeah,
Siddell's I love on a Sunday.
I love the size of that bagel because you can have multiple bagels.
Exactly, not too big. I just brought a bunch upstate for Easter. It's just like,
what a guy.
It's a treat.
Beautiful.
The Francis Ballman restaurant in Miami is called Los Fuegos, and it is.
It's at the Faena.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Los
All right,
Fuegos is on like the right side. Yeah, it's beautiful.
How's the fam doing in Syracuse, bro?
Family's wonderful.
Yeah. Are they everyone's so proud of you? I can imagine.
Super proud.
When you go back, do you I guess because you're like not such a public guy, so like you don't get recognized around Syracuse.
People around Syracuse know me. And then recently, like last year, I got courtside Syracuse season tickets, which is like a dream come true.
Oh, so you're like the guy. You're like the Spike Lee of the Carrier Dome.
Are you taking the PJ to Syracuse International, bro?
No.
Do you see EE shorts in Syracuse? If you're
yes.
Okay. What's that?
But
is that crazy?
I think it's super cool. But I think that comes from, just people knowing that it's someone from their town.
Oh, they want to support
and supporting it. It's wonderful.
Do you walk around? You're like, thank God I left this fucking shithole.
No, I fucking love it there.
Really?
To me, like that's my happy place.
Next EE store, Syracuse.
Yo,
there's like a 4-week short season there.
Yeah.
So a dream collab.
But you know what? All the kids at college wear shorts year round.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Rain, sleet, or snow.
Bunch of fucking hardos. Wait,
especially the school shooters.
Yeah.
A dream.
Yeah.
Call back.
A dream collab for you then would be with the Orangemen, right?
Syracuse University would be amazing this year.
Have you reached out? Have you tried to?
I think
connect the dots on it?
It's something that could happen.
Yeah.
What about just the NCAA period?
The NCAA I did this year, I did the uniforms for the first practice for Kansas,
Oh shit.
Indiana.
Did Drake get a pair? Or no, he's Kentucky, right?
He's
Kentucky. Yeah. He's the Wildcat.
Arizona State, and a couple other schools. So, like, for the championship game of the Final Four, there were EEs on that court because Kansas had the sneakers on.
Wow.
Which was amazing.
Shit. I didn't even see that.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy.
How much
I
money?
mean, the E was like this big.
Yeah,
So
right.
you wouldn't see it unless you knew to look for it.
Right.
How much money did you bet on that game?
Actually, I did bet for the first time because Sunshine was like, download this app and you get free credit and I get free credit.
What a guy.
It's like $50, bro. I think you guys can afford that.
So I listened to him. I put I think like 3,000. I lost.
Oh,
damn.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Lost a little bag. Damn. Hate to see it.
What is the most money you've ever spent on a single piece of clothing? Was it that Tom Brown suit?
That's up there for sure.
How much was that? A couple G's?
I don't even know. Because I got the shoes. I don't know. I think the suits are like $2,000.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
What about art? What's the most you've ever spent on a single work of art?
More than I spent on clothes.
That's for damn sure, dude. This man had fear in his eyes. He's like, I don't want to answer this question.
All right, Eric. Well, we've come to the end of the podcast.
Yes,
You're
sir.
clearly doing incredibly well.
Yeah.
That being said, we would love to see you do even better, not just monetarily, fiscally speaking, but emotionally, spiritually, as a man, as a fucking man, we want to see you do even better, bro.
As a man? What if he wasn't a man? What
I
do we
don't
not
know. As a woman. So we want to offer up some constructive criticism. Take it or leave it. Highly suggest you take it.
Okay.
Branding is a big part of your whole shit, right?
A little bit.
I would agree for sure.
An area where it's also important is illicit drugs. My advice to you, sir, is start selling EE stamped e-pills.
Do people still do E?
Well, they're about to.
Yeah.
I believe the term for this is designer drugs, baby.
Yeah. There's just a
Philip Klein has his own fucking.
There's just
Great leader.
Yeah. They're just Tekashi 6ix9ine stamped Molly pills.
Really?
Why not you?
God. Do you think they're sanctioned by
From
him?
the king of New
Of
York?
course not.
No.
What are you talking about, bro?
Well, they could be.
He's a fucking capper.
Yeah, he's a rat.
I bet you PP fucking sanctioned his shit though. I feel like he definitely has illicit fucking
doing some
drug
R&D.
money. Yeah, exactly. I think it's actually wasn't his fortune from selling like high-end dog beds? Isn't that what his family did actually?
Philip Klein?
Yeah, I believe it's something
God.
crazy. Don't quote me on that.
You never know.
Okay.
EE legal, Philip Klein legal, don't come after us.
From designer drugs and EE pills to what I believe could be maybe your best collab yet. Collab with me on some Larry's signature pro model jorts, dude. That's what we need.
The
to
answer
do.
is yes.
Hell yeah. We do an EE. We'll do a LS and just
Well, we don't need
long-ass
your
jorts.
initials, but this is going to be... You're getting the royalty.
I want some fucking, we should do some long ass real jorts, not this fucking printed mesh
Oh, no.
diesel bullshit. Me and you, real fucking jorts that will rival Double RL. What do you
You got to
think?
find denim first.
Bro,
But yes.
fucking, that's your job, man. I'm going to be wearing
You're the
them.
idea guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm going to be wearing them. I'm the idea guy.
Eric,
yeah.
where can the kids follow you? What do you want to plug?
Yeah. What's coming up? This will be out next Tuesday.
My name is Eric Emanuel.
2 Tuesdays from now.
What?
Oh, right.
Oh,
2 Tuesdays.
So I got to sweat this one for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, 100%.
okay.
Yeah. That gives us 2 weeks to make all the cuts.
It gives you 2 weeks to not respond to any text. So
I'll be responding. There's nothing to plug, really.
Follow you on
come on,
Short
bro.
season.
Short
Hell
season.
yeah. Do you have are you like fucking hard for short season? Like,
Oh my God, I watch the fucking weather like no other.
really?
Yes.
Does your business truly like dip in the colder months and come back up in
It's
the
not
warmer
that
months?
actually, I mean, you could say it dips. Yeah, it's definitely not as large in the winter.
Dips like the weather.
But that's hopefully why we have Miami.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
And then Houston, Atlanta, Vegas up next.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta go to like Ecuador or like fucking somewhere on the
America?
equator, bro.
Okay.
What about we could go fucking to a variety of continents where it's never
Noted.
cold. Yeah.
Never Antarctica though.
Oh, well, we're
No,
out of
we're gonna stay
constructive
away
criticism.
from
So
there.
again, we got a lot of invoices to send. So his name is Eric Emanuel. He sells shorts. He has nothing really to plug.
He doesn't need the plug.
Yeah.
He's good.
He is the plug.
Eric, thank you for
Thanks,
coming on to
buddy.
the only
Thank you,
podcast that
guys.
matters.
Thank you for hosting us.
Jeff, take us out.
Found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. Put a tan on it, then see what it do. I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. Put a tan on it, then see what it do. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get Hey, pretty girl, come on. Get it right, pretty girl. Get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Girl, I don't need you, but you need me. Take it off, let it flop, shake it freely. And I don't tell stories, I let them tell themselves. And you ain't gotta sell sex, girl, it sell itself like nothing else. Yeah, I'm a country boy, but that big city.